In this country, we have had two phases of liberation. The first liberation led to the attainment of independence of the Republic of Kenya. That was led by politicians. The second liberation facilitated the transition from single-party dictatorship to multi-party democracy. That again was led by politicians. But with those two liberations in place, good people, we are now on the threshold of the third liberation. That third liberation will not be political, but it has to be economic liberation of the Kenyan people. That is why His Excellency the President, leading from the front, is very, very deliberate about the development agenda of this region of Nyanza. This is a region which has largely been neglected before, both politically and economically. But this time round, under the fifth administration, the President is determined that we are going to change the paradigm because Nyanza is part and parcel of Kenya. And those of us who serve in the high echelons of the national executive, working in partnership with all integral stakeholders from this region, the governors, the elected members of parliament, both inclusive and imperative, we have agreed as a people that we are going to be united in the pursuit of economic development of Nyanza. And we have zeroed in on about 10 major projects which we want to see through during the tenure of President William Ruto. The first one is the Lake Region Ring Road, which emanates from Busia and goes all the way to the Kenya-Tanzania border. That road will open up the entire Lake region for purposes of trade and commerce and also facilitate trade with the neighboring countries. The second major project we want to pursue is the Korusoin Dam. Korusoin Dam will help us mitigate the floods in Nyando. It will help us facilitate irrigation during dry spells. It will also facilitate last mile connectivity of water and also augment the efforts of the Sondu Miriu electricity project for purposes of electricity. In equal measure, we will pursue the Magwagwa Dam in Kisii. We also want to pursue fish processing plants along the lake. The government is already doing quite a bit here by establishing and operationalizing fish processing plants. We want to see revitalization of the sugar companies because sugar is a major economic base of the Nyanza region. We want to foresee revitalization of cotton, mining, starting with the Makalda mines in Migori, the mines in Asembo, just to mention but a few. We want to see a potato processing plant in Kuria and a soapstone factory in Kisii. Of course, all of this will be augmented by enablers such as electricity, water, and interconnectivity of roads. So what I want to assure you, good people, is that under this government of William Ruto, we want to see tangible economic benefits for the good of the people of Nyanza, just as is happening in other parts of the country.